Hello and welcome to another segment of Picture Postcard Perfect Pilates. My name is Ingrid and today we are at the J Street Lookout in Encinitas, California. We're going to do a quick but very effective hip stability and mobility workout at a more advanced level. So we're going to begin at the top of the mat. We're going to inhale our arms up. And we're going to exhale to sit down slowly until we arrive on the mat. We're going to warm up our lower back with some bridging. So lie down on the mat, lengthen your spine, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, curl the tailbone under and lift your hips. Make sure that you're lengthening through the top of the knees and top of the head. Roll back down vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale there. Exhale to imprint. Lengthening through the knees. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down through your back. One more time. Curl the tailbone under. Lift. Inhale. And exhale to roll back down through imprint into neutral. Bring both knees into your chest now. And we're going to go into single leg stretch. Staying up as high as we can. We're going to stretch out one leg and in the other leg. Feeling the stretch on one side and the work on the other side to pull the leg in. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bring both knees in, lower back down. From here we're going into double leg stretch. Lengthen both legs up to the ceiling. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to round up. We're going to lower both legs, lift both legs. Lower both legs. Keep this lower abdominal area very flat and very tight against the mat. And one more. Go ahead and turn your toes out. So we're externally rotating from the hips and lower and lift and lower and lift. When I lower, I am reaching through my toes. Some lengthening at the same time. And we exhale to lower, inhale to lift. I rotate my legs back and lower down. Stretch your knees into your chest and we go into the scissors. Lengthen the legs back up. Round your chest. Reach your hands as high up as you can on one leg. Lower the other leg to a hover. Hold and stretch for a second and then we pulse. We pulse in from the abdominals, not just from the hands. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keeping the curve, keeping the low back against the mat. And pulse, 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 pulse. Pulse the abs. Pull the leg in with your abs. And 2, and 1. Lift the legs and lower back down. From here, inhale, exhale to sitting. We're going to turn over onto our side and work our legs from the side. The first one is our clamshell. I love clamshells. I think they're very good for rehabbing your hip and knees. And 2, and 1, and we add pulses. 1, 2, 3. Now the pulse, I do squeeze my glutes when I'm pulsing. So the pulse is not just a joint pulse, it is definitely a muscular pulse. And we go lift and lower, lift and lower. Head can be up or down. 4 and 5, 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I squeeze my glutes to lift and pulse the leg and down. Next, I'm going to straighten out the leg, lifted hip height, flex to kick forward, point to kick back. So the movement is of course forward and back, as you can see, Well, what's happening internally? Well, I'm pulling the core in tight here without overflexing my back. When I go back, I reach my leg through the inner thighs and I pull my core in so tight that the back does not extend. We want to have stability in our hips, and the way we train that is by keeping the core tight so we are avoiding flexion and extension. 3 of the back. 2, good, and 1. Next we're gonna circle the leg. 3, 4, 5, reverse. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Super. Lengthen out both legs. Lift the top leg. Lift the bottom leg. Lower both legs down. It's lift, lift. So when you lift the second leg, it's considerably more demanding of your core. And down, and lift, lift. Last one, it's a lift, lift. And down now, both legs together. 1, 2, it's 3, it's 4, 5, 6. Keep the legs up and see if you can scissor the legs in air without moving your pelvis and spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen before you lower down. Bend both bottom leg. Turn the internally hip in. Kick it up. Internal. Kick it up. Internal. Try to touch the knee to the ground. Push it up. 3, up, 2, and up. 1, up. And let's go ahead and push ourselves up to sitting. Turn your feet around to the other side, and let's do it again. From your clamshell, lift and lower, lift and lower. Even here, think about that 3-point. One is that your foot pushes into the ground. Push your feet into feet and do not roll back on the hips. Let's pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift your leg up parallel. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. 3, 4, and 5, and pulse. 1, 2, from here. 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And down. Super. Lengthen your leg. Take it hip height. Flex to kick forward, point to kick back. Stabilize here. And 3, 4, 5. Stretch the leg out as long as it can be. And 1 more. And circle it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reach that leg as you circle. 3 and 4. Super. And 5. Lengthen out both legs. Lift the top leg. Engage abs. Lift the bottom leg. And down. Inhale. Exhale. And down. Inhale. Exhale. And down. Inhale. Exhale. Watch your shoulder, that just doesn't start to creep up into your ear there. Up, up, and down. Last one, lift up, up, and down. Let's go ahead and lift both legs up. See if we can stabilize while we scissor the leg. 5, 4, 3, keep lengthening your body. 2, and 1, and down. Super. Okay, let's go ahead and sit up. And next we're going to come up on our hands and knees. Okay, so from here we're going to go ahead and bring the knee into your chest. Stretch it out. You can add your arm if you want, but we want to keep with our theme of focusing on the hip stability and mobility. 3, 2, good, and 1. to make it more advanced, we're now going to go ahead and take the leg across and take it out. Take your leg across your foot, back out, across, out, and back out. Last one, across and out. Bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you push your hands through the ground, not sinking into your shoulder there. And kick, and kick, and kick. Take your leg across and out, across and out. It's a great outer thigh stretch. All around, surrounding your hip joint there. 3 and 2 and 1. And bring it back. Come up onto your knees. Let's go ahead and do a backward lean here. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, I lean back. And I come up. So try to avoid an arch of the back. Keep yourself only leaning in neutral. And so to do that, it requires a lot of your core contraction here. And one more. Back and up. Okay, let's finish with some hip stretches. Now, in order for you to properly stretch your hip flexors, you actually need to tuck the tailbone under and lift your arms up and breathe. Keep the tuck under. Keep your glutes engaged. And let's do the other leg. So, tucking under, engage in the glutes, and you can even slightly bring your foot inside of the hip, and that is a proper hip flexor stretch. Should feel it all the way down your leg. Here, let's lift our arms.
And he can be with me and he won't feel lonely.
Breathe through. Good. We're going to curl it back, foot under, come up to standing. Here we go. And from here, we're going to slowly roll up and take a deep inhale to finish this little hip exercise. And thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure to teach you. See you again soon.